It's not a full-time gig, but LeVar Burton, Jeopardy, he wanted to do Jeopardy, and others said, yeah, he should. He didn't get it, but he is going to be the host. You probably heard this already, of the Scripps National Spelling Bee. He said, yeah, I'll do it. So that's going to be Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, okay. Don't they carry that on like ESPN or something like
They've
that?
had, but I can't find out if it's going to be carried on ESPN this time around, because usually it's the ESPN announcers that are hosting it.
Right. And I was trying to figure out like who originally hosted it, because I don't watch ESPN ever. And so I wouldn't know a host on ESPN if I tried. So
they don't play baseball on ESPN? Because you watch baseball.
I don't watch it on ESPN. I don't
Why?
think I've ever
What
seen.
is this thing you have against ESPN?
Nothing other than it's on all the time at my house.
So you do watch it?
No, I leave the room. If it's on.
Oh, she's out of there.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
And he's developed like this online class. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he's doing this for free for a lot of students.
He is. He wants them to have the same kind of opportunity that he had. And so he started this program, teaching it himself, and he knew what a difference this coding class meant to him.
And it's computer coding. So if I don't know if you know anything about coding, but this is the stuff that makes programs and computers actually work. Mm-hmm. This is all the lines of stuff that you go, what does that mean? I have no idea. You have to do an underscore, a backslash, a star,
You're making
all
my
this
brain
other
hurt.
stuff. I know. And then all this HTML stuff. And he's teaching that. And these kids and his students are going to excel just like he is.
Yeah, and given that opportunity that they wouldn't have normally been given. I mean, this is a smart guy.
Zimbabwe to Berkeley. He learns this. He excels at it. Now he's teaching it for free and has this whole online thing where students are doing this for free.
I love this. My dad used to write code like back in the day.
I had no idea.
He would write computer programs so that I could play Bible games.
Really?
Yes.
He made his own Bible games for you?
Made his own Bible games.
Wow.
And I mean, using old equipment, because that's what he could afford. And so he would write it, and I would just look over his shoulder and think the same thing. My head hurts.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
And it looks true to me that the reindeer don't really want Rudolph to play any reindeer games. It's proven this year.
Yeah, he's still getting bullied. It breaks my heart for Rudolph. There is a deer, looks like a young buck probably, that is out in the snow, and he's checking out a Christmas display. And in this Christmas display, someone has placed a Rudolph, like right in the middle of their display. And this young buck kind of saunters up to it, checks it out a little bit, gets spooked, runs off, but then comes back and charges the Rudolph Christmas display.
Isn't that crazy?
It's hilarious. I mean, he's like, it's almost, I can hear like his dialogue in his head. What are you doing here? This is my territory.
And then takes it out.
And then
literally.
just says, bam!
Really?
Knocks it.
Bucks the thing.
Totally
It's
down.
crazy. So here's the thing. I don't know if you've seen this. I've seen the ring footage of this. Mm-hmm. And the deer is the type of deer that is used for target practice.
Exactly.
For archery.
Yes. And so I don't know if that makes a difference. For archery, I don't think they're putting the scent on the deer, if
Oh,
you're
no.
outdoor.
But it looks realistic,
It looks so, other than.
And here's the thing. They put a red bulb in it, like a real light bulb, and screwed it in where the nose is supposed to be. Pretty brilliant, if you ask me.
Well, but that's the thing that makes it not so realistic. But, up until that point, I can see a young buck being like, this is my territory. Maybe somebody didn't explain that to you.
Yeah, you going home.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
So I was out Christmas caroling with the neighborhood yesterday.
Oh, fun.
I was the designated guitar player. So I brought my guitar, and we did that. Almost rained, and I almost booked. because
Yeah.
I don't want my guitar getting wet
No.
anyway. But as I was going through the neighborhood, I smelled pumpkin pie come out of somebody's house, and it reminded me of my grandmother's pumpkin pie. It was the best. I don't know what she did to make it the best, but it was the best, and nothing comes close. Robin, Liz, Merry Christmas. It's his radio.
You know what it was? And this is not to be cheesy. This is for real. Grandma's love was in that. I'm just telling you. She cared, and it was a connection to her, and that's what makes, to me, the best recipes.
I guess. Yeah.
My sons, I asked them both separately yesterday, what's the best recipe, like the thing that you have to have at Christmas that makes it our Christmas?
Yeah.
Both of them said peppermint bark, which I made.
Bark?
Yes.
Like on a tree?
No, not like on a tree, but it's white chocolate, or sometimes you can do milk chocolate, dark chocolate, whatever.
Bark.
No. You melt it down, and what I do is I put down like parchment paper on a cookie sheet, and then pour the melted chocolate into the cookie sheet, and then I put like a little peppermint oil essence in it.
So where do you get the bark from?
There's
Is it
no
a tree in
bark.
your backyard?
There's no bark.
Why do they call it bark?
I really don't know, other than when you break it up, it might look a little bit like tree bark. I really don't have any idea. But it's their favorite thing, because you put crushed up candy canes in it, and it's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. that
There's
makes
no bark
Christmas.
in this Christmas bark thing.
There is not. I don't think it would be their favorite if there were.
Probably not.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
For Liz, it's chocolate bark with peppermint on it, right?
Peppermint bark, white chocolate, and then peppermint. Yeah.
And a sliver of oak.
No, not at all.
Evidently. For me, it's my grandma's pumpkin pie. What about you at 800-447-7234 during the Christmas season? Here's Allison. What about you, Allie?
My mom's specialty is chili. Every Christmas Eve, everyone comes over and she makes a big thing of chili. And we put Fritos and shredded cheese and sour cream in it, and we all eat it together. And it's very untraditional, but it's really good.
Chili with Fritos. Oh, that just sounds so amazing. And you put the cheese in it.
Yeah, and it is very untraditional, but that's kind of what makes it special.
My wife makes prime rib.
On Christmas
For
Eve.
Christmas, yeah.
Guess
That's
where
the
we're going
Christmas-
this Christmas Eve.
Yeah, well, join on in. Bring the whole family. She'll love me for it.
Yeah.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Mom's specialty. It's Robin Liz, his morning crew at his radio, especially when it's Christmas time. You should hear about Liz's mom's specialty.
Oh my goodness. Every time we talk about, okay, we're getting together, she makes this stuff called green stuff.
What is
That
it?
Literally is what she calls it. It's pistachio pudding in the bottom of this layered dessert. There's like graham crackers. I think there's the pistachio pudding, and then there's whipped cream, and then she puts pistachios on top of it.
Is it like a cake or something?
It's not necessarily a cake. It's not a bar. It's almost like just a layered dessert.
Sounds good.
I mean, it is. They love it. My
I'd
husband really
scale
likes
back
it.
up to 300 pounds if I was around your mom with all that great
This
cooking.
woman-
Oh, my.
Bakes and cooks all the time.
Man, Christy's here at 800-447-7234. In your family, the specialty for Christmas when it comes to eating, what is it?
So half of my family is Filipino, and so every now and then for Christmas we will make like lumpias and just different Filipino food, and it is so good.
Is lumpio like an Oreo?
So no, it's like a Filipino egg roll ish, kind of like it's like meat filled, like rolled up and fried, and you dip it in like this awesome like soy sauce and vinegar mix. I mean, we make all kinds of different like noodle dishes and stuff, and it's really good and not traditional.
Sounds like it wouldn't be Christmas without it.
Yeah, well, we do have our traditional Christmas meals, but then every now and then, like every year, we'll be like, you know what? Let's just forget the turkey. Let's just go Filipino. So that's what we do.
This year, what is it?
It's traditional this year.
Okay. It's
I
like every other year.
I might make my mom bring some over like after Christmas or something, and just kind of I haven't had good Filipino food in a while, so it's time.
It is time, isn't it?
Well, Tammy texted, and she thinks she knows what my mom makes, and she said Watergate salad, but it's not Watergate salad because even though Watergate salad has pistachio pudding, you put like pineapples and mini marshmallows.
Yeah, that's how
and
my
things.
grandmother made it.
Yeah, and you sort of mix that up. But this is layered like with graham crackers, pistachio pudding, whipped cream, and I don't think there's any fruit in it or anything like that.
I like its name. Green stuff
That's
works
just
for
what
me.
they call green stuff.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Liz just revealed that her mom makes this mysterious green stuff during the Christmas season.
She does. And I got an email from Marie.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
What's in the green stuff?
Oh, pistachio pudding mix.
Okay,
Jelly bread. And then it has graham crackers, and then it has whipped cream.
Okay, so here's Peggy. Peggy, what are your thoughts?
You're going to have to start a new segment called Lizz's Mom Ugly Bakery. Now I know where you get your ability to gifting to make such great things. It's from your mom. That's so sweet.
Oh, well, thank you. I will call her and get the recipe. How about that?
I will look for it. And my specialty is rosette. And I was looking to see if anybody was making rosettes this year online.
So rosette is so much more than just learning a new language.
It is. It's true. It's true. It's unique. You can't even find, I was in the store trying to find a new spritz maker because I was frustrated with mine, and I'm ending up going over to an elderly lady's house today, and she's going to let me use hers for the week.
What's so funny about this? Don't tell my mom, but that's what I got her for her birthday, which is today.
Shh.
Because hers was messing up as well.
Happy birthday, Mom, but I better not say that.
Yeah, keep it on the low. But I need to know, what is rosette?
It's a type of cookie. So this is a spritz cookie.
Oh, it's a cookie. Okay.
Yes, and you use a certain type of machine or tool, and I can't remember what they're called, cookie press or something like that. So, yeah. But Marie emailed and said, I know what it's called. It is
the green stuff you're talking about.
Yes, the green stuff. It's a pistachio icebox cake. And I looked at the picture and I looked at the recipe. It must be.
Close enough, huh, to your mom's green stuff.
Exactly. So I really, really like that, Marie took the time to send that to me. But I am going to keep calling it green stuff. But we won't get into, she makes brown stuff as well.
Oh.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I may never go back in the ocean ever again. His morning crew with Rob and Liz, his radio.
Why? Why?
I don't like jellyfish. They scare me.
Okay. Well, jellyfish aren't everywhere.
They feel like they are.
No, they're not everywhere.
So which ocean can I get into that doesn't have jellyfish?
You can go into any ocean, and jellyfish are just a fact of life. I don't know if you heard, but they found, or they were able to capture an image of this really gigantic jellyfish that usually is nowhere near the surface where you would be.
Okay.
It's really deep. These things are so deep into the ocean, there's no light. But this one wandered up enough where there was light, and then just off the California coast, there were researchers taking pictures and said, look at this snapshot.
Oh.
And the thing looks absolutely amazing.
It looks amazing.
It's a giant phantom jellyfish.
What does that mean, phantom?
Because you don't usually see these things. They're so deep in the water. Yeah.
So when I'm swimming, he can come up under.
No, not at all. It doesn't go anywhere near you. I don't think it can take the light.
Oh, okay.
It just got into the light for a short time, I guess, and then just went back down into the deep, in the depths of the ocean.
If I swim with a waterproof flashlight, I'm good.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Evidently, there is a map inside their brains. Now, research came out that said this. It's not me. I don't do research on cats. But they found out.
She is a dog person.
I am a dog person. But they said that there is a map inside your cat's head that kind of scopes out your home. They know where they assume you are supposed to be. And if you're not there, it really upsets them. It makes them... See? He's tracking you now.
I don't have a cat. This is your cat.
It's not my cat. I do like cats, okay.
Is this the tracking sound they make?
This sounds like when he can't find you and he's upset.
Sounds like it. And so they get in this mode, they start tracking.
Yes. And it also leads to...
Whoa.
He's about ready to take somebody out,
Yeah.
I think. But it leads to the fact that people think that dogs are more loyal or need people more than cats do. Mm-hmm. But this is no. Cats are very honed in on us because we are their source of protection and and their food. Oh, goodness.
No, we're right here, kitty.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Okay, I've been a part of Mornings on His Radio for over 21 years.
Yes.
And I have to say, this is a first. Never in my life have I've ever heard from anybody who has said a sound of a cat on his radio has made my dogs bark. Seriously, this right here. This right here. Check out these texts.
Joanne said, my dog is barking, trying to find that cat.
For real.
Yes. And then Amy texted and said, we're listening live on our living room TV. My dog heard the cat sound, turned her head sideways, and then tried to jump up to the TV to find the cat.
This right here has made dogs bark this morning. That is so crazy. Who's this? Christy. Christy, what?
As soon as the cat sounds, they're in the kitchen with me, and both the dogs, the cat's walking around, doesn't care at all. But as soon as the cat started meowing, they went ballistic. They looked at the radio, and they looked at me, and they looked at the radio, and they're going, where is that coming from?
I love it. Okay. Hold on. What are they doing right now? What are they doing? Okay, Christy, what did they just do?
They didn't know what to do. They thought, should we pounce on it? Because I have a cat, but they like that cat, but they're not sure what to do.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Connie's on the line at 800-447-7234. Hey, Connie, what's up?
I was playing the cat noise, and we were going down the road, and I told my husband, I said, is there a cat in this car?
Oh, my goodness.
A cat in the car? No.
And I kept looking, and he was laughing. He said, no, it's on the radio.
Whoa, wait. That was your husband. What did he just say?
Oh, he said I was crazy.